Hi, it's Richard from Fun Fit Adventure. We're joined here with 3 Drifta off-road tourists, and we've got the Tough DIS model across here. We've got Brett Hooker's Dot Equip, and we've got our Dot 6 just behind me. So we thought we'd give you a little show around the campsite. We tried yesterday, but we had a few problems with the audio. Facebook didn't like my new microphone, and a few problems with the video. So hopefully this one will work better this time. And if you've got any comments or questions, Sarah should hopefully be able to see them, and they'll pop up on the screen. That's the idea, and hopefully we'll be able to answer them. So let's show you around the Dot 6 first. So this is our Dot 6. We've had it for the last 18 months, and we've now been travelling around Australia, living in it for the last 6 months. Got another 6 months to go, and so currently in Queensland. And yeah, so we've been really sort of giving it a good road test before we came away to sort of perfect our setup, and now while we're away. So so let's show you inside. Let's have a look upstairs first, because everybody asks us what's it like up in the rooftop tent, and everyone's always popping up to have a look. So do you want to pop up, Sarah, and see?
Have you made the bed?
See what hopefully the bed's made. You might need to. So a lot of space up there, and I mean, it's just the 2 of us up there, but I know some people are up there with 2 kids as well and fit 4 in. But you know, for 2 there's a massive amount of room, nice little light in the top, and you've got power up there as well to charge your phone at night time. So yeah, that works well. And coming down here, we've got the Oztent RV2, which is up against this wall here. There's a wall that goes across here, but we've sort of integrated the Oztent in, and even sort of got a little Velcro catch on the side here, which seals it in, and gives us a nice little snug area in this bit. And we don't, you know, sometimes we don't put this up, sometimes we don't put any walls up. It just depends on how long we're staying at a place. Have a look in the canopy here. It's the medium-sized canopy. Pretty much fit all the food and bits and pieces in this side, and then all the activity gear on the other side. And the toolboxes on the side works well. And we've got the storage box on the front here with the drawers in. All the kitchen gear, pots and pans, spices, all of that gear tucked in there. And of course, big storage box. Which we pretty much, when we pack it up, everything goes in there. We don't use it much when we've set up. Got the 40 litre Evercool fridge, and of course the Drifta kitchen here, which we absolutely love. Loads of bench space, and yeah, that works really well for us. And all your little drawers in here for everything that you need. Have a look around the outside. That's the RV2 there on the side. Got the solar panels plugged in. You see on the back here we've got the ISI bike carrier, and that's mounted with a post that we had made while we were in Perth before we left, just at the front of the drawbar here, and just sort of hangs over the stone guards quite nicely. It means we can still access the toolbox and get in there. Which works really well. Got the inflatable kayak on the front here, and then this side we've got the dual car hot tap shower system, and just a little ensuite tent that we use with it. But we're going to have a look at Tofty's shower, because he's got a nice new Drifta shower unit that he's got attached to the IS model. So we'll go and have a look at that. Or should we? Hang on, let's not pass Brett here. Let's go here first.
G'day guys, how are you?
Do you want to introduce yourself, Brett?
Yes, hi, I'm Brett Hooker. I'm proud owner of a Drifta off-road tourer. I've got the Dot Equip 7, the 7-footer. Want to take a quick look?
Yeah, and do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Ryan. I'm the son.
The sun. There we go.
Very good. Yeah, come on and take a look. So the Equip trailers don't have a tent. So the key for them is that it's about carrying equipment. I like to use my Oz tents. I like to camp on the ground. So we've got, you'll see as we pan around, we've got an Oz tent RV5 here, and we've also got an Oz tent bunker on the other side, which is Ryan's. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But what's nice about the Equip is that you have a 270-degree awning that goes right around the whole unit, and it's squared off at both ends. So on this end I can tuck my RV5 underneath the awning. You know, home's just here. We've popped wall number 1 on over there to create a nice little private space here. And then the trick with the Equip is it's all about carrying equipment. So inside here I've got my boxes, all the food, all the other necessities are right here. We still get the toolboxes, we still get the jerry can holders. We carry wood in this one.
It's a huge canopy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a large canopy. You know, so you start with a 7-foot trailer and then you put a 6-foot canopy on it.
Yeah.
600 high. That's a lot of storage up there. So
yeah.
You know, I've got 3 kids, so there's 5 of us in the family. So, and you know, when you start bringing everybody's friends, etc., you end up carrying a bit of stuff. So this is perfect if you're camping with a group, lots of families and things like that. We've done lots of family camps where there's a few families involved, and we could just centre around the Equip 7. So that's a nice setup.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we've installed some lighting in the canopy doors there. Makes it nice and easy to get lighting. Just open up. There's all my gear. There's my lighting. Tools are nearby. So yeah, nice tight system.
Good stuff.
And then in mine, so I did my storage.
Similar kitchen.
It looks very similar.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It's the it's the Drifta pull-out return kitchen. It's the 6-foot kitchen. So with a 7-foot trailer, you get the 6-foot kitchen when it all tucks away there, and then we've just got a tucker box that just goes in on the end. So another little extra bit of carrying capacity. I've gone slightly differently with the storage box. I've got a 7-foot storage box, and in fact, this was the reason I got the .7. That 7-foot storage box can actually fit an Oz tent inside there. So the Oz tents are about 2 metres long when they're packed up, and you can actually drop your Oz tent inside the box. So if you're into, I want to put my stuff away, I want to lock it up when I'm back at home, an Oz tent will actually fit in that storage box. So that you'll see, I don't have the pantry drawers on the end. That's specifically.
Although I know you're tempted.
I'm tempted.
I do love my pantry.
The pantry drawers are a good thing.
I do love them.
But but as just if you're an Oz tent carrier, that's a good thing. You can fit your Oz tent inside that 7-foot drawer. Cool. I went for the rear door on the back of the canopy, so that as well as having the flat area here, which is a great feature of the dot. All of my kitchen gear is right here at my fingertips in boxes, so it makes it nice and easy.
And you can see Brett's even got a little list on his clipboard there. Very
So
organised.
what's for dinner tonight then, Brett?
We're having roast tonight, and we'll have to have a look if we've got time on the feed. We'll have a look at how we're going to cook those roasts.
We'll have a little.
There's some good gear from Snow Peak for doing roasts on.
Cool. Then you've got your little awning on the side here.
Yeah. So I just wanted an equipment room, so that we can put our chairs and bikes and things like that away at night really easily. So I just put a second awning on the other side. Room just closes up nice and easy. That all folds away. I've got access to the trailer from the other side as well. So. Just an extra, just again, when you're camping with a lot of people, you can throw stuff in there really easily.
We're touring and
This is about being able to go to our place and then camp nicely. So whether it's a long weekend or a 2-week holiday, it's a really good base for that sort of thing. Yeah, good.
And what about Ryan's bunker here?
Do you want to talk about the bunker for a sec, Ryan?
Yeah, so just one-man casual bunker.
Yeah.
Open it up. So.
Now, has this been bed made or not?
Oh, of course not. It's a camp.
It's a teenage bunker right there.
What are you talking about? Yeah, so just large space in there, just enough room to sleep and whatnot. Got a couple pockets on the sides so you can put some personal gear. So in there, a couple pockets. We're using, what were these called? Snow Peak?
Hazuki light.
Hazuki lights. Just using
one of those gives you all the light you need in a bunker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And incredibly comfortable. I'd never seen one before or been in one.
Yeah.
And we tried them out when we got here, and Sarah and I both went in, and it was incredible.
And literally, it's a 1-minute setup, it's a 1-minute pack down, it just folds into a bag.
Yeah.
The Drifta guys do a nice bag that it drops into, protects it really well. So if you just camping, if you just want to go overnight and you really want to go for a quick setup, those things are absolutely the quickest way to get a waterproof bed at night. Yeah.
And you just pop them on the back of the trailer?
Yeah, I just pop them on the back of the trailer. So we carry 3 of those with us now. So I've got the Oz tent for me, and if I'm just doing an overnighter, these are the perfect thing. They're so easy to set up. You just put the awning up, set up the kitchen, bunker, done.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then let's have a look at the
car setup. Yeah. So I've got the Drifta Rapid Wing on here. And the nice thing about the Drifta Rapid Wing is that these poles that come down are actually integrated in the unit. So when you're putting it away, they just swing up and just clip in under here.
Yeah.
So this really does take minutes to set up. So, you know, the awning on the trailers are pretty quick, but when the top poles are integrated like that, it's a really quick setup. So when we stop somewhere, we can just swing this out. We just put a peg into the bottom, no guy ropes required, you're not tripping over guy ropes, and that's absolutely rock solid, lots of shade. And as you see with the rapid wing that wraps around to the back, it provides a lot of protection on the back of the car. It actually goes way past the door. So if you're standing here and it's a little bit, you know, if it's a little bit rainy or whatever else, or a very hot day, you're completely covered under here, so you've got access to everything in the back of your car, which is pretty. And then there's plenty of Drifter fans who, this is their camping setup, right? They go with the car back kitchen like that. They go with that awning. You can do something like a bunker underneath here, and you're completely self-contained in the car. So it's a good setup.
The thing I like about these awnings is same fabric that we're using on the tent and on the walls, and it's just it's so waterproof. We've had it out in all sorts of storms and rains, and we've got an old awning on the side of our car, and heavy rain, you feel it splash through on your face.
Yep.
I mean, this is just incredible.
I can tell you, every time I go camping it rains,
Yeah.
and these things have been in really heavy, southeast Queensland thunderstorms, water does not come through this stuff.
I mean, you do want an awning that just works in the sun.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
yeah,
You've got to be able
makes
to cover. And that's the car back setup. I won't spend too long there, but you know, if you're looking at a Drifter car back setup, that's an example of the double one. So I've got the Drifter fridge slide there. I've actually got my fridge in with the camp setup at the moment, but a Drifter fridge slide, which is really nice. It's light, so it doesn't create a lot of extra weight in the back of your car. But this is a really nice feature of the Drifter gear, is that they actually put tables into these car back setups, so you can actually use them as benches, or if you want some extra tables for your campsite, you just pull it out, pull the legs down, and away you go. It's amazing how compact they are, and they just tuck away neatly. So yeah, those car back setups are nice. Yeah,
Cool.
Good. Cheers,
Right.
guys.
Yeah,
See you later.
cheers, Brett. Let's go and have a look at this independent suspension, the top model. This
Where is
the,
Drifty?
I don't know, I hope he's not in the shower. Oh, sorry about that, mate. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's alright. We're okay.
Welcome back. That's where I do my best work. I was just watching the live feed.
Yeah, I bet from
listening
inside the
to
shower.
great stuff. So yeah, so we missed out yesterday with all that noise, but how cool is it? Well, is it literally cool tonight? But yeah, back here again, mate.
Yeah, let's have a look at this new shower unit. We just had a look at ours, but this is something else on the back here. So this is great. How does this work?
Yeah, so this is the new one that Luke and that came up with for the dots. Just fit straight, retro fit straight on the side here.
Yeah.
For any dot owner. Less than, well, you've seen it a few times now, hey?
Yeah,
less
so,
than,
so quick. To
probably
get
less
out,
than a
isn't it?
minute, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's the
don't
thing.
need
Some of those on-street pop-ups, they just, in some ways, it's not putting them up; it's putting them away. I mean,
It's
I
trying to
just,
get
I
them
can never
back.
get the
Can you
things.
put them down?
No, I can't do that movement.
As a
But,
male, it's very hard to put them away.
This just pushes in, roll it up. And it's
Yeah,
good.
and we
Easy.
just put these posts here because we've had a little bit of wind today, but you don't need them for an overnight stay unless there is a bit of wind. But it's really handy. I love it. Like, it's just so easy and it's nice. And then we've got the Jilka around here.
Yep.
That's working well. Like, you've showed me a couple of little mods there. That was really good, and I just like it's in a good spot there. Fits up well with the dot and everything's snap lock and that. So that's really nice and easy. Hey.
Easy system.
The Drifter's got a bag for it, which obviously is cool, and throw it straight in the back. And because we did have a bit of wind and a bit of dew, I just put the wall up. Jenny made a little wall here to fit for people that have the shower room, so that's really nice. Just cuts off that airflow through the back there. But no, that is a cool feature.
It is.
I know you guys are going to get one, and
Yeah.
it's Sarah will really look forward to that. It's so easy.
Well, even just as a changing room, if you're not using it as a shower and you just want to put something up and you don't want to put anything else up and you just want somewhere to
Exactly, like
get changed in.
Elisa and Casey come up, and Casey wanted to get changed, go for a swim down the river, and she got changed in there today. So
Yeah.
it's just easy. And even if you pull up, hey, for 5-10 minutes on the side of the road, you could easily get changed and keep rolling. So I love it.
Let's go and have a look around the corner then.
So yeah, so they've got a nice big back window on this one.
Yeah.
I really like
Bigger
that.
than ours.
Yeah, I know.
Window jealousy.
Yeah.
Hey, you've had some comments from your fans. Just
Yeah.
when you go through your kitchen, mate, I think it's Matthew wants you to point out the curved rafters as you go through, mate.
Oh,
No worries.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
we
watch it.
So we're getting some
Live feed.
honest live feedback.
didn't point that out earlier on, did we?
Also, there's been a bit of feedback about your shaving habits, Richard.
Is the I was going to wait until tomorrow, see how far I could get, but it's going to be itchy now. Yeah, this bow pull is amazing, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, it's the same setup in our 6, and it just clicks on the back here, and then straight on the front, and you just pull it out. And we hang our lights from here, but it's we had the problem with, it's a big bit of canvas, and the water was pooling down here, and we'd have a bit of one of the space on the top savers up there always getting in the way. But this just solves it. I mean, we had this in ex-Cyclone Debbie as it
Yeah.
passed through, and we were down at Mount Warning, so much rain. This was,
It fixes it, eh?
nothing pools at all. This is the way to go. This worked so well.
I
So
like that feature because you look at mine at the moment, I really haven't got, compared to like yours, I haven't put mine up quite as high, have I?
Yeah.
Yet I can still get the fall for the roof if it did rain.
Yeah.
Because we put our guttering and that up just to give it a run, and
Yeah.
that's really cool. Like, so I really like that. And as I said yesterday, like, I like having the entertainment panel. It's a bit of an evolution at the moment as well. If anyone out there's had a look on live, the guys at the Alley Cab Drifter, it's actually been updated a little bit. So we do lose that little shelf in there, but they've gained, the BMS is there. There's more switching, and actually your water tank monitor and everything is there. So I think that's a really nice feature. That
Because you boys do like to.
we like to
monitor
look at
your-
all that, talk
yeah,
about volts.
we do each morning.
Especially Brett, he talks a lot about voltage,
Yeah.
high voltage.
See how many amps.
So how many amps he's pumping.
I think that's an excellent feature.
Yeah.
I think that really works well.
So I'm really happy with that.
Got some very relaxing music on as well.
Yeah, this is Callum. He's very passionate about Lee Kernighan, obviously.
Yeah.
I think too, like, there's been a bit of leather envy, Sarah. I
Oh.
thank you for tying mine off there on my man bag.
Bit of pimping.
Bit of pimp my Drifter products, so you can get that off a Drifter as well. That little red leather, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, pleased that you travel around with some red leather in your.
I
trailer.
am, yeah, because I'm red. Everyone normally asks me if I'm sunburnt, and I got burnt in 1987, and it never went away. So I can answer those questions here. The other thing I was going to say too is, have you guys got the laundry bags?
My
No,
mum,
we
my mum's
haven't.
made us a laundry bag.
Yeah, so we dare not replace it
Yeah.
with a Drifter
My
one.
mum can't sew, so I got Jenny to make these. So they're pretty cool. They're our. You can tell, like, that's mine. This is Callum's. He's using no clothes.
Oh, yours is pretty full, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's pretty full because I keep showering
Yeah.
And shaving.
and shaving. So
You have a shave today, didn't you?
yeah, my chest was starting to grow too much, so I shaved it. Richard, trying
Yeah.
to keep up with you.
I need to do that tomorrow.
But I'm pretty tired after that 30. I've been on the bike today. Did a 35k ride up the Conondale. It was nice. I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
we saw you there.
Yeah, you guys have really inspired me.
Yeah, a bit.
And all those guys that have man boobs, you can do it. Get on it.
So let's have a look at the piece de resistance underneath.
Yeah. So
Right.
as I said, one of my favourite things is obviously that was what I was passionate about was independent suspension. So it's working really well. Really love it. What it does, I think, just makes your trailer, all your stuff inside, it looks after it. So
You do realise I don't know what I'm looking for here.
yeah.
but-
So Sarah, the things that have got red stuff on there, they're
Yeah.
called the shockies.
Okay.
So there's 2 on each side. So we sort of keep an eye on those. And the coils, it's all been set up for the weight of this dot, which is, I think, mine might be a tiny little bit heavier than the standards, just because I've had to make a heavier chassis.
Okay.
But it's not much. It's less than I think.
Mind you, if I had the extra water tank on, I'm probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I find that works well, and actually the tank at the back works well too.
Yeah. Cool. Then you've got your little Sarah gets that little wood box on the front.
Yeah, so wood box, which we can cart 4 jerrys of water. Again, I carried my kindling. I copied off of Brett Hooker. He puts his timber in these little bags that Drifter makes. They're really nice.
Yeah.
That works well. And then, yeah,
It's just looking very clean.
it's looking very clean because Callum keeps washing it.
Yeah.
So that's a nice feature.
You could have done ours this weekend, couldn't you?
Yeah, he needs to do a few of those.
Yeah.
But all that stuff, like your max tracks and that, I love how they fit right on there.
Yeah.
We actually got bogged taking dot 1 out of a pretty sandy spot, and it's so good to have them right there, hey? Like
Yeah.
you can just
Oh, it's brilliant.
straight out, bang. Plus when they're dirty, they can actually go
Yeah.
somewhere on the front here, whereas on your car, you never want to put them up top.
Yeah,
hey?
we've used
Once
them a
you've
fair
filled
bit.
them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see I got a bent one
I
as
was just a
well.
little bit bent there, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the South
I
Coast.
bent one, but
Yeah.
they're so good, aren't they? Get you
They
out
get
of
you out a
trouble.
lot of trouble.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is the place.
Yeah. So what we got in the middle? What's cooking, Brett?
Right.
It's
Well, we've been-
vegetarian tonight, I believe.
Vegetarian. Not on my watch. No, this is something new. The Drifter guys have just started bringing the iron grill table in. And as soon as Luke put a video up, and you can talk about that weekend in a minute, Tofty, but as soon as he put a video up, it made a lot of sense because we got the fire pit and we've been doing a lot of cooking on the fire pit.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're cooking on the fire pit, you can't have a fire, right? And so we said, oh, well, let's have a go at this iron grill table because it might allow us to cook and still have our fire pit just to be, you know, the sort of the social hub of the camp. So we grabbed this iron grill table and it's like the table Lego. You basically got the iron grill table that goes in the middle, but Snow Peak make all these side tables that can easily just drop into it. So we just decided to go with what they call the sort of the basic setup. So you get a corner, you've got the utensil hanger, so you can put your utensils and your cloths and whatever else there. And this is a nice little slide table they put in front, so it gives you somewhere to drop your utensils when you're cooking. And we've gone with the extension table. So we do a lot of family camps and things like that. And with this setup, with the pizza oven on top, we can just knock out pizzas. We had pizzas here last night.
Amazing
right?
pizzas
Good
last night.
pizzas.
Yeah.
Superb.
And you can have all the ingredients here, you
Yeah.
have your hot plate over here, make up your pizza, pop it in there, every 6 minutes a new pizza's coming out. So it's just the Snow Peak pizza oven that you can put on your regular
Put on the
your
fire pit. Yeah.
But then they've got a double burner box that just drops into the table. This is what they call an Iron Grill 3, so I've got 2 slots here, so I've got a double burner box. And I've also dropped in the single burner. Tonight we're going to do roasts.
Yeah.
So we're going to do roast lamb, roast beef, roast potatoes. So we're just going to fill them up with heat beads and roast away for the evening. So these pizza ovens are really versatile like that. You know, we've done pizzas, we've done roasts, we've done apple crumble. You know, anything that you can roast at home, you can roast in one of these guys. So, and all of that just packs down really neatly. These tables, the legs just pop out, and they just fit down the centre of my canopy. So they almost take no room in my setup. But you've got all of this work surface for cooking on, which is really nice.
So just had a question come in from Laura. So does Brett have entertainment panel envy?
Entertainment panel in there.
Massive entertainment panel.
Exactly right.
Where are you going to fit your entertainment panel?
Exactly. Well, I love my plastic boxes in the back, so I had this horrible decision. Do I get the entertainment panel or go to the back door? So look, I've had to go with the back door on the canopy. I'll tell you the thing I have the biggest envy over is that wood box.
Yeah.
I reckon
Yeah,
that wood box
it's
is
good.
one of the best things they've built into the dot trailers that you can get. What is it, four
Jerry's.
4 jerry cans
Yeah,
across the
4.
back of it, but fill up with wood. I reckon that's a great thing. I went with the big ISI bike because you showed the
and
ISI
you've
bike
got the
carrier.
4.
I've got the big one with the 4 bikes on it. And to put that one in there, the size of the brace you need to put it in means you can't fit a wood box in.
Yeah.
So yay for 4 bikes, but I reckon that the biggest thing that I wish I could add on is that, but you know, they're going to have
So I
to
think
come
the
up-
answer is yes.
Yes. They're going to have to make a .8, you know, like tandem or something for me to put all my gear
Yeah.
in. But yeah. So now this iron grill table stuff's good stuff. So happy with that. We really give it a good. You know, the last 3 long weekends we've been camping with this, and it's really got used a lot. So again, if you're into a bigger group and you know you need to cook for more people, that's a great addition to the setup. Yeah,
It
cool.
is nice, and it's cool how that
Yep.
can fit on the Jacaro over here as well.
Yeah,
Like
that extension.
that actually, with the shorter legs,
Yeah.
will fit on the Jacaro table. So it's very multi-purpose as well, isn't it?
That's right. And it's easy to move around. So yeah, good one.
Let's go.
Brilliant. Thanks, Brett.
No problem.
So we've got the Uniflame heat bead starter here as well,
Oh yes.
warming the coals up.
Yep.
What do you reckon? About half an hour?
Yeah, 30 minutes. You fill that up with heat beads. 30 minutes later, you're ready to cook.
Yeah. Coming over
Great way to get
inside.
them started. Yeah.
They're busy starting to cook there now.
Yep.
And then we'll just empty them into the table in the
That's
grill.
right. Yeah, that's it. Just tip it into the table, and then we'll be ready to cook. It's a great way to get your heat beads started. And you can get the barrel versions of those things. But the problem with that with camping is where can you store a barrel to start heat beads? Whereas this the Uniflame one actually packs flat and goes into a Drifter bag. Takes absolutely no room in your kit.
Nice.
So that's a good thing for camping. That one.
Cool. Good stuff. Any other questions there, Sarah?
I think that's it, boys. I'm looking forward to dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Roast
All right.
everything tonight.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up.
Great.
And, we'll see you again soon. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.